Hello and welcome to my latest video and the last video of my Castlevania Circle of the Moon walkthrough. Today we're going to kill Dracula. Done all the other bosses, just him left. So we need to get there first. Into the teleport and teleport 4 times to get to Dracula. Now I think I said before there's kind of 2.5 bosses left on the video before last. Dracula's kind of a double boss. He's got one form and then he runs away and you get another form. And first, that's the last power up. Come up here. Go here. I'm going to try not to rely on the nuke too much in this. In fact, to start with, I think I'm going to put on probably the defense boost. Are we just going to throw crosses at him? Damage increase, defense increase adds percentage of the map, that'll do. Especially when he appears there. So you'll kind of disappear a bit and then reappear, and you just throw crosses at him when he reappears. And he'll make various things come for you. The first time I played this I went, was that it? That was easy. But no, that isn't it. So he talks to him again, he needs more power. You've rescued your master. Chase him, I'll take care of father, blah blah blah. He's all nice again now because you beat him up. Now you could just chase him into the beam of light, but you don't have to do that, you can go and save. So we will go and save. You can replenish your hearts if you want to. You can actually go and do more of the game. You could go and, I don't know, farm some more. Probably not armour because we've got the best armour in the game. Farm some more healing potions for the fight. Or you could look for, I don't know, different power-ups. Get some more levels up to make it easier if you wanted to. But we're not doing any of that. We're going to save and then go back to Dracula again. Yeah, I only count that first one as half a boss. That's why I said there was 2.5 or 1.5 or something and a half. It's not very hard, that first bit. You do get a lot of XP for it. We got a level. Right, I think that's full. You go. Back again. We'll leave our defense boost on. So this fight's in 2 parts, and the second part's horrible. It's a right pain. And a bit like the devil, he'll keep teleporting around, and he does one of 3 different things. This one, best thing to have on. If those bubbly things hit you, they will poison you. Right, I think that's the first form done. What he's going to do now is he's going to charge at us. And for this I do want the nuke on. And what you do is you just avoid it by going to the top a few times and bouncing off the top, and then he turns into like an eyeball surrounded by bats, and if you don't use the nuke, that's actually really, really hard to hit. Alright, he's back to that again, so about 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and well, one too few. And the best thing to do, actually, I like to be on here for this. Oh, missed the nuke. And of course, all the healing potions and anything else you've got, you can use the healing potions while you're doing the nuke as well. And while you're bouncing. Let's use some healing, I think. We did get hit quite hard there. Go, we can nuke that again. You can hit it with crosses, you can hit it with the whip, but it is really difficult. I mean, the first time I did this, I didn't have a nuke, and it took me forever. Get one more in and him again. Oh no, he's dead. So we go. Dracula's dead. That's it. End of the game. Didn't take us very long. It was a wasted effort. I will never truly be gone. He's doing an Arnie. He'll be back. So long as there is darkness and desire in the soul of man. And we're going to stop him. And then Nathan runs away. Castle falls down. And you get a lovely little heart-to-heart at the end. Nathan's a hunter. Hugh gotta get his arse kicked. But he's all humble now. And a bit less. Except for this bit. They're all pally again. And everything's lovely. So that was Castlevania Circle of the Moon. The first time you complete it, you get the credits. I don't think you can skip them. You can the subsequent times. Other things you can do in the game. So we didn't get all the cards. You can go back and get all the cards if you want to. And then work out what they do. Some are difficult to actually work out what they do. There are other ones that use that down, right or left and up and attack mechanism for activating them or making whatever happens happens. There are some different things that do that. I mean, you can look them all up online if you want to. The ones that damage you, to get the text for how they damage you, you've got to find something that damages you in that way, which can be tricky. You've got to go hunting around the castle. There's the rare items, so the bearing that I mentioned, it's in that room that's off that big drop where you start. There's the gambler's armband, which you get from the candle in a room I didn't show you because it was when we collected all the extra stuff. But it's near the start, or it's near that main point in the middle that you get that. Where there are bits that you can't get to start with, up on the... It's kind of on the middle right-hand side where you can get that, and there's a candle. If you get to the skeleton athletes, then you know you're near where that is. There's some other things in the underground warehouse where we were pushing all the boxes. There is a change of enemy there, and they drop, I think it's called a sage rope. which is something good to do. And then, as we'll see in a second, you get a special password name that should come up in a minute that gives you a different mode. Fireball. So, if we start another game with the name Fireball, you'll see that we're in a different mode. So this will go to the end. Don't mind all those extra save games, they were just me practicing. I'm backing up actually, in case I messed up the video again. I started backing up quite a few of my saves when I got that video. The good thing is you can skip this bit at the start. Let's use fast forward. Press this bit and I will show you this mode. So you'll notice at the top left it says Magician. I think the previous one said Hunter. If you go to DSS, you already have all the cards. It doesn't tell you what they do, but you have all the cards to start with. So you can, straight off the bat, do a summon. Takes a lot of your mind points though. But the other difference is your strength and defense are really low. So while you've got all the cards to start with, you've got high intelligence, you actually have high mind points to start with as well. You start really, really weak. And I would really suggest you give it a go. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot different. It's very easy to die early on in this one as well. I'd advise doing that little bit of grinding again at the start. Some of the enemies you could kill straight away, you won't be able to with this mode on. Unless you do something like put a strength boost on. But that is Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed making it. Really enjoyed it. And until next time, happy gaming.